Okay, I think we're live. I think we're going. Yes, we are because it's got a timer on here. Hey, I just want to tell you, I have actually one of my really favorite T-shirts on because it says Papa on it, and actually, it's one of the last things my bride gave me before she went home to God, so it's pretty important to me. But it's got an American flag. It says Papa, and then down on the bottom, it's got the names of my 6 grandkids. See? Isn't that cool? Naomi, Faith, Esther, Lydia, Luke, and Linus. So I deliberately put this on so I could show you. I look awfully washed out in this because it's so bright out today. And the siding is light colored. I'm not really normally that washed out. But I want to talk to you a little bit about accessibility. Okay? There's information on that I put up on the lesson, but I also want you to think about accessibility from the point of view of how do we make it so everything can be accessible to everybody. So over the course of I don't know, the last 20 or so years, almost every curb has the edge of it has been chopped away, and they've added a ramp. And actually, on the outside of the building at Trocare, in the little courtyard area, it used to be steps going up to that door. Now it's a ramp, so it's accessible to people. Okay, so it's accessible to everybody. And if you look at the signs outside the ladies' room and men's room, there are places where somebody who is blind can, there's Braille on there, so that somebody who's blind can tell if this is a ladies' room or a men's room or just a bathroom or whatever. So those are just a few accessibility things, okay? And on the internet, you can make it so that everything that's written on there gets read to you. I know on our television, we can, we can press a button and so everything they're saying can be put in type across the bottom of the screen. So even if you're watching a foreign movie, you can get all the dialogue in English, or if they're like, I always struggle a little bit with British movies just because I'm not used to hearing British English. So we usually put the language across the bottom of it so we can do that, so we can read it, and it just helps us understand more clearly. All of that is accessibility. Let me give you an example from right here on the porch where I'm sitting on the back of my house, okay? When we bought this house 5 years ago, we didn't have a railing on it. And let me see if I can take this in. This will show. There are some stairs right here that I'm not doing a good job showing you. But there are 3 steps, rounded steps, pretty big steps. And actually, I'm surprised that the building inspector let them get away with them, because there was nothing to make them a little bit more accessible for somebody who needed that. And so we put this railing around here that you see, and this is right at the top of the steps. So when you come up the steps or want to go down the steps, you can put your hand on the top of this, and that adds accessibility for us. So, that's one of the reasons we put this railing around, besides the fact that, gee, I don't know what's going to happen if I do this because the light thing is funny. Yeah, it's not showing from that far away. But we put this, you can kind of see the railing around it. This was just a flat piece of concrete, and now it's really very nice and very accessible, and it's almost like we've added an outdoor room to our house during the from April to November. I sat out here all through November last year too. My wife and I used to sit out here every morning and every evening and have coffee and sit and talk, and and just it was our place. So that's just an example of accessibility. Okay, accessibility. So you think about it in terms of things that you do on your computer. You can have everything done for you in a foreign language on your computer. You can have everything done for you in a foreign language on your telephone. You know, if something is coming across in foreign language, you can make it accessible to you. Okay, so all of that is part of accessibility. It means making it so everybody can move pretty much everywhere, making it so that everybody can read pretty much everything. So that's kind of what accessibility is all about. Okay, so um, that's it. So we'll see you in class.